Okay, so we have had several spicy episodes this season. So every season needs a filler episode. And baby, this was a filler episode because it was boring as hell. Hey, what's up and hello? This is the Chris Nicole giving you my views on life, love, and the world of entertainment through my eyes. And this is my review on Belle Collective Season 3, Episode 10, Best Revenge is Your Paper. And I do agree with that. Best revenge is your paper. However, I'm confused as to why this episode was called Best Revenge is Your Paper. But I'll rock with it, I guess. So we start off with Leticia meeting with her mom and her son, Josh. And Leticia talks to her mom about her drama with Glenn. And, her mom is like, look, a fast mover is a slick talker. And if I was you, I would have left Glenn a long time ago. Here's the thing though. We find out her mama has been married 6 times. Six. 6 times. Like, I don't know if she's the best person to get advice from in regards to marriage. 6 times? Like, I just don't understand how you can get married 6 times. Like, no disrespect, but marriage is hard. Like, to do that 6 times? Child, okay. But, in the end, she tells Leticia that, her leaving or staying with Glenn is her choice. And that's the choice that Leticia has to make, which I think we all agree on that. So next we have Akeisha and Willie, and they're talking. And then we find out that Akeisha was having headaches for weeks. And she found out that she has high blood pressure, which is so serious, definitely in the African American community. In our community, that is truly the silent killer. And so she says she's been stressing out over projects, the kids, and Willie not being there. And Willie said, look, we are one. Help me carry the load. And I love Willie for that. Team Willie, damn it. Like, he is the type of man that we need to see on TV. Like, we can have the messy stuff, but we also need balance. And so I appreciate the Willies and the JJs, like I said in my last review. And then she also finds out that her original proposal for Ferris Street was not accepted, but they gave her a new opportunity. But I think she kind of mentioned like, well, if they wouldn't give us the building that we wanted, who got that building? I think she mentioned that, which makes me wonder, is that Leticia? Was she able to get that building? It would be quite interesting to see exactly who got that building or that original proposal. So next we see JJ, and he meets his grandson, and he is so cute. And JJ says, are y'all gonna let Gucci meet the baby? And so Star is like, one day, but with everything going on, she's like, she doesn't know. And so we find out that so Gucci has pressed charges on Selena. And JJ said that he feels like So Gucci did the right thing. And here's my thing. I mean, I don't know. I'm not in So Gucci's position. I'm not in her situation. Yes, like I said, when the fight happened and she threw that glass or whatever it was, had that hit Gucci's face or caused some serious damage, yes, Selena would probably have charges pressed against her immediately. Like, the police probably would have sat up there and said, no, we got to take you to jail or something. I don't know. I don't know Mississippi law. But my thing is, so Gucci was fine. She did have a cut, but it's not like she has stitches or even had like heavy bandages and stuff like that. So for me, I don't know if the charges were necessary. But again, I'm not in her position. But a lot of people are speculating that she did that to try to keep Selena off the show. And so, interesting enough, so Gucci's daughter, Dee, actually went on her live, I think a couple of days ago, and she said that, there's a lot of drama that people do not know. And because Selena and her daughters are famous already because of the whole Dancing Dolls or whatever show that they were on, that they have a lot of people who just blindly follow them because they already have a fan base. And that's possible. I could definitely see that. I mean, we definitely see consistently from celebrities to YouTubers to, Instagram influencers. You have that sheep following where they're automatically going to take the side of that person because they're simply a fan of that person. But Dee did also say in her live that she felt like her mother was wrong for calling Selena an extra. And she also said that Selena has never been mean to her, as in Dee, and that she's always been a sweet lady and a kind lady towards her. So definitely check out that live because I feel like Dee definitely gave some balance to the situation. Like, I can understand what she's saying and how she felt like she was not seen or heard in the situation, so she doesn't even bother. She didn't even go to the family trip. I guess the family's in Dubai right now, so Gucci, JJ, and the other girls, but she said she never wants to go on those trips because she just doesn't rock with them like that. So, you know, again, so Gucci, she has every right to do what she wants to do, but pressing charges, I don't know. And I don't know what she thought pressing charges was going to do as far as her relationship with the girls. But again, I'm not in that position. You guys let me know what you think about that. So moving on, we have Latrice, and she meets with Josh and Mandy. And interesting, we have two Joshes. We have the Leticia's Josh and Latrice's friend Josh. So they meet up at an aerial yoga class to mainly talk about the tension between Latrice and Josh. And so Latrice starts off by saying, one thing she's big on is loyalty. Loyalty to yourself, Latrice. I don't know about loyalty to others. I think your thing is you're big on loyalty, meaning people need to be loyal to you. Now, how loyal you are to other people, I don't know. But I do agree that Josh shouldn't have gone to Akeisha about the situation. He could have talked to Mandy, I guess, which is the other friend. But in reality, it's a show. It's a show. He was being messy for his position on the show. Bottom line, that's why the cameras were there. If he really wanted to have a heart to heart and he really wanted to get guidance in a situation, the cameras wouldn't have been there. So they all knew what they were doing. And I'm sure Latrice was in on it too a little bit. So Latrice said the Belle girls are the wrong person or the wrong people to go to. Akeisha and the other women are the wrong people to go to. And Josh knows how they treat her. And again, victim mentality, Latrice. Latrice, how do you treat them? Because the way that you act, baby girl, there are times when you throwing shade even when someone hasn't thrown shade at you. So what do you mean by that? And I never knew that her and Akeisha had any issues. So I don't even know why she's so upset about the Akeisha situation, because I felt like Akeisha has always been mutual. She's never really had a major issue, I think, with Latrice. So I don't know. But with that, Josh pretty much says, look, Latrice can do it. She can do this all day long, but when I talk to someone else, it's a problem. Exactly, because Latrice wants you to have loyalty to her. She doesn't have to have loyalty to you, but for damn sure she feels like everyone else should have loyalty to her. To me, again, that's how she comes off. She ain't got no friends, she ain't got no loyalty, but you damn sure better be a friend and be loyal to her. So in my opinion, like I said, Latrice lacks self-awareness. But at the end of the day, Josh apologizes and I guess they will move on. So Akeisha and So Gucci meet to work out, and So Gucci tells her about pressing charges on Selena and how the kids are standoffish now. And I'm like, of course they are, girl. They're standoffish. You press charges on their mama. So of course at this point it's going to take everything backwards because they're going to protect their mother naturally. So they pretty much start talking about Akeisha having high blood pressure, and she said that she needs to go to the doctor, but Willie isn't going to be there. And so Gucci is like, I will definitely go with you to the doctor to support you. And I love that. Another scene, again, this is a filler episode, but let's have some balance here. We see two Black women supporting each other, even in a situation where Akeisha is scared about, her health. And so Gucci is there not only to support her to get on track, but also go with her to the doctor. Love it. So then Akeisha mentions that she wants to do a couple's date when Willie comes back into town. And yeah, we definitely see later on that is a big issue, because it's not really just a couple's date between Gucci, JJ, Willie, and Akeisha. But then they start talking about the drama again with Cliff, and Cliff calling Glenn. And this is why I say it's a filler episode, because we were just talking about that in the beginning of the last episode. They talked about it again at the holiday, the Holly party. Why are we talking about this again? It's over. We know Cliff is insecure. We know Latrice is insecure. We know he's messy. Let's move on. But again, filler episode. So then we get to the couple's date. And so Gucci and JJ walk in, and they see that Latrice and Cliff are there. And of course, it's kind of like that fake church hug, little pitter patter. And so they sit down, and it's awkward at first. And, they start talking about, I guess, their issues and how it's petty. And I'm glad that they talked. And even though the way Akeisha did it, it was messy. But again, it's a show. So she got to do certain things to see what kind of drama she can create and stir up. But it wasn't really drama. They talked. Of course, we see awkward moments with Cliff throwing shade at Latrice, and saying that Latrice is insecure, when honey, both of them are insecure. And Akeisha mentioned like the dynamics between them is very weird. And it is. So when are we going to get to the juicy part of their relationship? Because we need to see this on this show at this point, because we've seen enough. We've seen enough that definitely they have this very weird, toxic ass relationship. So at the end of the episode, it seems like everybody is cool again. Do I believe it? Hell no. I don't. Latrice is too shady, so Gucci is still annoyed about the whole realtor situation. I think so Gucci can get over it, but Latrice lives to shade people. So I personally feel like she's always going to find a way to shade everyone on this show, and then turn around and try to say that everyone is jealous of her. But anywho, with that being said, that was the episode. Like literally the episode. Filler episode. And we didn't even see Marie this episode, so you already know. Filler episode, but definitely next week looks like it's going to be a really good episode. So we shall see. So with that being said, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about this episode, and I will see you on my next video. Toodles.